But let's segue into Jimmy.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not going to go to the Eric Branch bashing right now, right? I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to talk about some positivity.
Okay.
They talked about the Niners talking about Tom Brady, right? And Jimmy Garoppolo, it was like literally like a raindrop fell on his shoulder and just ran off his back. Like he was like, hey, it's part of business. I don't care. I knew I wasn't going nowhere. I'm confident in my skills.
Yep.
I love to see that, bro. We haven't had a quarterback that is this confident since Steve Young, right? And before that, it was Cool Joe, right?
I actually think this guy may have more confidence than Steve Young, which is crazy. Because Steve Young had a little bit of like, to be or not to be, am I doing it right? Joe was like the ultimate cool customer, and this guy's kind of like that.
Yeah, most definitely. I was just happy to see that. He's not letting what other people say about him determine who he is. He came back from an ACL. We all know the story. He came back from the ACL, went 13-3. He was top 5 in 3 major categories. He was top 5 in third down completions. He was, he just did a lot of things last year that was pretty damn good. And I'm happy to see that he's very strong mentally. There's not a lot of guys out there that are that strong mentally. Just think about a guy like Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah.
He gets mad at everything anybody says about him, right? We don't have that guy. We have that guy that can stand under center and he's going to take all of the criticism and he's just going to work to get better. And I'm really happy about that.
His mentality reminds me a little bit of Brett Favre in the sense that he's supremely confident.
Right.
All of his teammates like him. I mean, he's like the most popular guy in the locker room. And on the field, he's extremely aggressive, bordering on reckless.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing you could say is like, dude, could you just rein it in a little bit? And that's what the Packers always felt about Brett. They loved him, but they're like, dude, come on. Can you just throw like 5 fewer picks this year? And he never could. So I compare him a little bit to Brett Favre, and that's a compliment because he doesn't have Favre's arm. But his personality and mentality is a little bit like that.
Most definitely. Now, I got to get to the Eric Branch thing, right? Eric Branch, he basically tried to throw Jimmy Garoppolo under the bus by saying that they requested interviews. Now, do I think Eric Branch is lying? No. Jimmy has a lot of stuff that's going on, especially with the pandemic, especially with his teammates, and just training and trying to get better. So I don't think that giving Eric Branch an interview was something that was that important to him. You know what I'm saying?
Also, he said he didn't get the requests, and I believe him.
Right.
He said he literally didn't get the request. That's the thing. It's like Eric wasn't asking for a one-on-one. He was just saying, like, could the group get him because he's the quarterback and he hasn't spoken yet this year, and we never got him until the other day, which is weird. It's just strange. So it was fair to be like, yo, what's that about? And Jimmy was like, honestly, I didn't get the requests. Yeah. So really, you can see it as Eric throwing the PR staff under the bus, making it public and saying, please don't do this again because now everyone knows. I don't have a problem with it. Actually, I appreciate it because we need to talk to Jimmy.
Yeah, most definitely. And there's one part of, his statement where he said, I hope it's that you don't feel like you're separating yourself because you're the franchise quarterback. Right.
Yeah, that was a strange. That was a strange.
That was a bad assumption.
Jimmy does not seem like he's the guy that's better than everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I think what Eric was trying to say was, I think you didn't talk to us because it's your way of being a regular guy and not elevating yourself over other teammates. But please explain it because I don't get it. That was the one part that was confusing.